There are many micro Four Thirds camera in the market, but there are some macro Four Thirds cameras that have really made us stunned with their impressive features and affordability. The Olympus OMD E-M1 Mark III is one of those cameras that has set a new height in the camera market. It has its usability in many genres of photo and videography, but there are some aspects where it could have done a little more. So in this video, we are going to take a deep look into this camera. With that being said, let's dive in. Olympus OMD E-M1 Mark III features a 20.4 megapixel live MOS macro Four Thirds sensor. The sensor doesn't have an optical low-pass filter which will let you take sharper images. However, you might experience some aliasing and moire effect in some situations in your videos and images. Talking of images, this camera comes with handheld high-res mode in which the camera captures 16 images of the same scene and blends them to create a 50 megapixel picture. However, this mode doesn't give you as sharpest images as the tripod mode due to the movement occurring in between the frames. Apart from that, it also includes a TruePix 9 image processor which gives the camera blazing speed for performance. It can shoot 15 frames per second with the mechanical shutter to up to 101 raw images. And if you want more speed in your hands, you can use the mechanical shutter which will let you shoot 60 frames per second. The most striking feature of this camera is its stabilization. Olympus has long expertise in camera stabilization, and if we talk in general, micro Four Thirds cameras are comparatively easier to stabilize. The E-M1 Mark III is no exception. It includes a 5-axis image stabilization which stabilizes your footage up to 7 stops. And if you attach it to a compatible lens with optical stabilization, you can enjoy up to 7.5 stops of stabilization. As for autofocus, this camera incorporates a hybrid autofocus system which has 121 phase detection points as well as 121 contrast detection areas which performs quickly and accurately. Moreover, all the phase detection points are cross-type which enhances the autofocus performance. Additionally, its face and eye detection ensure that your subject always remains in focus. Another unique feature of this camera is the starry sky autofocus. One of the main issues in astrophotography is the focus, as most of the cameras can't differentiate between a noise and a star. So most users resort to manual focus to get a usable image. But with the E-M1 Mark III, you will get dedicated autofocus for astrophotography, which allows you to focus on the stars effectively while maintaining adequate exposure. Olympus E-M1 Mark III is capable of capturing UHD 4K videos at 30 frames per second, and if you switch to DCI 4K, you will be able to shoot at an actual 24 frames per second. For slow motion videos, it lets you shoot at Full HD 1080p at 120 frames per second. Moreover, the E-M1 Mark III features OM log which retains adequate dynamic range in different lighting conditions, which can later be retrieved through post-production. Additionally, you can also opt for an external recorder for shooting videos at 4:2:8-bit, giving you greater color accuracy. What's more exciting about this camera is the built-in live ND filter which ranges from 1 to 5 stops. So if you are shooting outside under the bright sun, this could be a lifesaver. The Olympus OMD E-M1 Mark III features a 3-inch LCD monitor with just over a million dot resolution. Moreover, it's fully articulating, which makes it suitable for different shooting styles. But the resolution seems a little undercooked. Besides, it also comes with a 2.36 million dot electric viewfinder with 0.74 times the maximum magnification. It also incorporates a BLH1 rechargeable lithium-ion battery which lets you shoot approximately 420 shots per charge with standard settings. But if you want the battery to live for some more time, you can choose the sleep mode, which offers you to shoot approximately 900 shots per charge. And to complement the high-speed shooting and high-res video recording, this camera comes with dual SD memory, one of which is UHS 2 compatible that offers a faster storage facility. Apart from that, the Olympus E-M1 Mark III has IPX1 sealing, which means it can survive even in moderate rainfall. So far, we have discussed the significant features of this camera. But who is it really for? First, it has high-res handheld mode, which lets you shoot 50 megapixel RAW images out of a 20 megapixel sensor. So this feature makes it an adequately suitable camera for landscape shooting. Then, it can shoot 60 frames per second, which is really a plus when you are shooting sports and wildlife. Moreover, its excellent stabilization allows for smooth footage even when you are shooting handheld. For astrophotographers, the starry sky autofocus works like a charm. So in short, the Olympus OMD E-M1 Mark III is a complete package, and it has its application in almost every sphere of photography and videography. So that was all about the Olympus OMD E-M1 Mark III. Overall, it offers impressive features, and its affordable price range also makes it one of the best value for money macro Four Thirds cameras in the market. So what are your thoughts about the Olympus OMD E-M1 Mark III? Let us know in the comment section.